I know you guys think I'm going to talk about Twilight the whole time, and I'm not. Okay? Thank you.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go.
So this week we are talking about books and books that we like, and I'm kind of a book snob. I don't really read books very often, and that makes me sound kind of dumb. I'm like, I don't read books, but I read a lot of newspaper articles and a lot of magazines and a lot of internet blogs, and by the time that I get to a real book, I'm just kind of like, I have to have a reason to read it. Books for me fall into 3 categories. The first category is people I have a vested interest in. For instance, John Green. I own 2 books from John Green, and I actually got them at really discounted prices, and so I felt kind of like I was saving John Green. I made a whole video about it. In fact, you can click right here. And I feel like I have a vested interest with John Green. Like, I watch the Vlogbrothers. I would consider myself to be a nerd fighter. You know, I have to really think about doing it. But DFTBA, see, I still can't really do it. Another one similar to that is Caleb Nation. Caleb Nation is a YouTuber, and if I'm going to be really honest, I've only gotten to... I don't know, I've only gotten like maybe 3 or 4 chapters into it because it's kind of like a Harry Potter-ish kind of throw-off. But I bought the book because I want to support my YouTubers, Caleb Nation. My second category that books fall into is books that have been turned into movies. I kind of like to see how the thought process went of changing, going from a book to a movie and the thought process behind it. So I've read The Color Purple, I've read The Diary of Anne Frank, I've read Atonement, I've read The Other Boleyn Girl, and that's also where Harry Potter falls into it, and that is where Twilight falls into it. Contrary to popular belief, my whole Twilight experience started because of the movie. I watched the movie, I enjoyed the movie for all the video aspects of it, especially the baseball scene. That's what really got me hooked and how they did a lot of that stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read the books, and then I fell in love with the books. So it all started with the movie. So don't go there about, you know, whatever you're going to go there about. And the third category is nonfiction. I'm sorry, but I don't really read a lot of fiction. It just doesn't interest me, which is I think why I got into like the documentary news part of television, is because I really enjoy real life. How funny is that? I enjoy real life. So most of my other books are either self-help, autobiographies, biographies, or talk about the real world around you. Self-help, yeah. He's Just Not That Into You, which was kind of interesting that they made it into a movie because it's like not even got a storyline, but this is a good book. And the better follow-up that I recommend to everybody, it's called The Breakup Because It's Broken. It's called The Breakup Because It's Broken. This helped me through a lot of stuff, and I'm not talking about breakups, but like just things in your life that you're like, wow, I really need to get over the fact that I'm pissed off about not getting this job. I really need to get over the fact that I need to get a different major in college. Good book, good book. I still own a lot of my TV textbooks. The Anthropology of Media. Good read. Yeah, anthropology, fun stuff. My Video Basics book from when I was in college. This is so outdated now, but I still keep it around. And a lot of religious books. I've got the Lao Tzu, the Tao Te Ching. Caitlin's so gonna hate me for saying that wrong. How Do We Know the Bible's True? I have a Quran in my room. Yeah, I can't read it though. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually in, I guess it's Arabic. But it's got the English version right next to it. And of course, the ultimate self-help book, The Worst Case Scenario, Sex and Dating. Like, how else are you going to know how to escape out of the window of a bathroom when your date goes bad? How else are you going to know if you're arrested? How to escape from a bad date. Everybody needs to know this stuff. Worst case scenarios. I love worst case scenarios. But yeah, that's like my entire bookshelf right there almost. I don't really buy a lot of books. I go to the library a lot, plus you guys already knew that. And if I really, really, really enjoy the book, then I'll buy it. So. Thanks, Caitlin, for your shout out about my job. If you guys don't follow me on Facebook or Twitter, who doesn't follow me on Twitter? Really? You don't follow me on Twitter? You need to get on that. I got a promotion, and it's a promotion that I've been waiting for a while, so I'm really excited about it. And it's going to be good. I get my own show. I used to work on a show with several other producers, and kind of, I wasn't really the head of the show. I did what they wanted me to do. But now, I am the boss of the show. What I want, we do. So it'll be good. It'll be fun. It'll be exciting. And you guys will have me here in Nashville for at least another 2 years. So, yay! But next week, I still don't know what the topic is. I should really look up the topic before I start saying next week. But you'll see Jen